Before you grind the Oscar Guzman Files, you need to hear this. It looks profitable, but most players take too much time doing them. So here, I'm going to show you guys how to get through the preps and the finale the fastest way possible here. So here, the first mission we got here is the up and running mission. What you have to do is you have to go destroy the transmission tower. The way we're going to do this is we're not going to go all the way up to that mountain right here. We're going to go up to this mountain right here on this bike. This bike is pretty quick for this. Go up here if you have something like the explosive sniper, or if the sniper is not explosive, it also works. But destroy these two little supports for it. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the explosive sniper, or if it's not, that's okay. We're going to damage this Dreamer 216 plane, and it's going to drop 4 boxes of cargo here. So we're going to damage it enough here, and also at some point it will slow down, so it'll be easier for you to shoot at it. Also, you know, doing a little sticky bomb trick to reload your sniper if you're a first person, that helps too. But anyways, you drop this last cargo, and now we're going to pick that all up on this bike here. After we pick that all up, now we're going to deliver to the drop off. You guys can take the same route I'm taking off the road here. Deliver it to the buyer here, and then you just leave the area. There will be a cutscene in this, but at some point you're able to skip it. I know, not a lot of money, but I guess I'll take it. The finale is where we really get money. Next mission we got here is a mogul. We're going to be stealing it. For the rest of the preps, I recommend you guys use the Hakuchu drag bike. It's the fastest bike in the game. So when you're doing this, I recommend taking this route. The route I took was going up this little hill right here, going down this road. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this mountain right here. Basically, it's a new airfield that they built up in this mountain over here. So that's where we're going. Once you're up here, want to keep driving ahead a little. This is the mogul right here that we're going to be going for. We're going to use the suppressed weapon to shoot this guard right here in the head. And now we're going to get in the mogul, and then we're going to use the boost. In order to use the boost, you press the left stick. We're going to boost out of here, and this thing also has countermeasures. The countermeasures this thing has is the flares. So if you have missiles coming at you, you can use your flares, but I also recommend flying low because it will make it harder for them to hit you with the missiles here. So now they will be approaching you in pyros, but like I said, as long as you're flying low and you're also using the flares, which you press the right arrow to use the flares in this thing, you'll be fine. You'll be flying this all the way to your airfield where Oscar, he'll use a homing rocket to take down the jets. He will take down the jets as long as you're around this little big circle here. You already took down one. And there is a glitch where Oscar, he won't use the homing launcher to shoot down the jets. So if that happens, unfortunately, you can try to land this thing and take down the jets, but pretty much, you know, what I would do is I would just back out of the mission and restart again. I know it's, you know, you gotta go all the way far out to go to the mountains again, but there is a glitch where that happens, or it's a glitch like right now where the plane will basically fly off. So what I did right here was, at some point I decided to use the machine guns to take down the jet here. Then, you know, I barely shot it enough for it to be destroyed, but it was counted as destroyed here. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bombing 5 of these bases here. So you're going to have to hold the right arrow in controller just for the bottom of the plane can open up, and you hold X to drop bombs. I recommend like 2 seconds before you approach this place. Like right now, I drop bombs and hold X to drop it, like I said. But just like that, or not 2 seconds, at least 3 seconds before you approach the base, just start holding X to drop the bombs here. Just like that. Now after you destroyed the final base here, now we're going to deliver this mogul back to the Mackenzie airfield here. Once you land it, just message Oscar that you delivered it, confirm it, and that's about it. Next mission we got here is the intel. What we have to do is we're going to be driving to the drone station here. Once you're here, use one of these drone consoles here. We're going to be flying a drone, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to fly over to this base over here, and then we're going to be hacking 4 of these servers here, just be careful because there's going to be a drone and there's going to be guards. In order to avoid the guards in the drone, if you can, try flying high. Otherwise, just try staying out of the sight here. But anyways, we're going to fly through that roof right there to this first server right here. All you need to do is just sit still. Like this one. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the 3 other servers here. So you have the little boost that you can use here. You press the left stick to use that. There's also another one here I forgot, but just be careful from, you know, the guards. The guard over here, if you have to, you can use the shock to take him out. Otherwise, there's not really any guards that you guys necessarily need to take out. Yeah, see here, he wasn't in my sight, but he started walking back. He could have seen me, so I had to shock him. But that's pretty much the only guard that will need to be shocked in this mission by the drone here. Anyways, we're going to go for the other 2. Pretty much same thing for the other 2. We're going to fly off this roof right here. I know this one can seem tricky, but you know, just fly above the guard and he won't see you at all. Anyways, after you've done all that, exit the drone station and then go over here to the shipwreck. It will always be over here. You get out, there'll be some guards for you to take out. Make sure you also come over here to put a scuba diving suit on because we're going to be going under the water here. You could take the dinghy or the sea shark here. I decided to take the sea shark here, over here, where you have to go under the water. So now we're going to go under the water here. So I see where the destroyed boat is, and now what we're going to do is, after you see where the destroyed boat is, you want to go more over to the right here. Now see where that cargo container is? That's where the first box of cargo is. Now we're going to swim back to where his boat is, right here. We're going to look over to the right, and there'll be our cargo container right there. And there will be another cargo box in there for you to take. Now the third one, you have to swim upwards over here. And it'll be right there. Now the last one will be to the left where the front of the ship is. Right there. Now after that, just swim up to your sea shark or your dinghy. Be careful from the sharks here. And be careful from the enemy boats coming at you. We're going to be going back from where we got this thing. There are going to be more guards there for you to kill. Kill them. And deliver the cargo back to Mackenzie Hangar. Next setup we got here is the Iron Mule. I recommend you guys have snacks before you start this up. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be coming over here to the weapon testing site. Take out the upper hard enemies. And then we're going to be planting 4 jammers around here. When you're doing this, you can use something like the armored Kuruma or any other armored vehicle. But here, what I did was I was running around and I killed these guards. But here's the thing, you don't want to blow up every single vehicle here because after you get done planting the jammers here, now what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to kill the enemies and destroy stuff. This is where the backup Iron Mules will show up. But you have to cause enough damage before that can happen. So there's going to be enemy helicopters after you. But what helped me out doing this the most, you can use something like a railgun to destroy the helicopters. But what helped me out the most was spamming rockets at the Insurgent here. So I recommend blowing up the Insurgent last. Now here I'm spamming rockets at the Insurgent. That's pretty much what had helped. See how it's going up quickly? No, that's destroyed. I'm gonna destroy the other stuff here. See, it's going up pretty quickly here now. Once the Iron Mule show up, they may have enemy vehicles that they drop, so be careful from that. Like I said, you're really going to need stacks when you're doing this. You're going to have a lot of enemies coming at you. But one of these Iron Mules will drop the enemy vehicle, so just kill them. And then once they get out, take them out and pick one Iron Mules you want to go for. There's 4 of them here. Like I said, you have to activate the jammers, and then all the Iron Mules in the sky will land. Once you took an Iron Mule and delivered it to your Mackenzie airfield, just message Oscar that you delivered it, and that's about it. The final step we got here is the ammunition. What's going to happen here is that you're going to need to get in a plane with Oscar. He's going to fly you out to where the Iron Mule is, around the docks area. Once you're close enough, you're going to be parachuting here to this helicopter here. And this ain't gonna have a hook. What we're gonna be going for here only is the ammunition for the mogul that we're gonna be using in the finale here. It's pretty easy to get. I'm gonna show you guys here. So the green container here is different from all the other green containers. It's something like this one here. That's the one we're gonna be going for here. You can press circle just in case you need to see where the hook is. But it's pretty simple. It's kind of like hooking up a vehicle. It's just really easy. But now we're going to be delivering it to drop off. And now here's the thing. You don't have to put it on top of the trailer. You just need to put it around where the yellow corona ring is. And that pretty much would count as mission complete. But here, don't worry about the backup coming because all we really need is the ammunition here. We don't need the armor or any of that other stuff here. Like I said, you just need to drop it around this area and pretty much would count as complete. Message Oscar that you delivered it and the mission is done. Now, on to the finale here. Here, Oscar is going to be flying you out to intercept the Titan here, but before you get in, I recommend getting this homing launcher here. Now, once we intercept the Titan here, we're going to be using the guns up here to shoot it and damage it. Up until you're around here, that's where you can start shooting at the Titan here. And the only thing you're going to want to be shooting at is the Titan here. Don't worry about the buzzers or anything. Honestly, the mogul, it will take damage, but it won't take too much damage. I say you will get this done, not exactly quickly because it does take time, but if you just focus on shooting the Titan, it won't take extra time to finish this. You will have other aircrafts after you, and there will be a submarine missile that will shoot at this thing. So you have pyros, the buzzards, and the submarine missiles coming at you. But the submarine missiles, those aren't too often. It's just you will have the buzzards and the pyros mainly on you, to be honest with you. But here, I'm going to fast forward for you guys here. Just keep shooting at the Titan, and you'll be fine. After you damage it enough, it'll land at some random place in the sandy shores here. Now here's where you can start shooting at the missiles here. As you're waiting for the Titan to land, you can start shooting at the incoming submarine missiles coming towards your mogul here, or if anything else is coming at you. Now before you also jump out, I recommend taking out this helicopter over here too. After you've done that, now you can jump onto the ground here. Now, you have to repair the engine, but there is loads of enemies over here, so be careful. Like I said, you're going to really definitely need snacks for this. I don't like where I landed, I don't know what I was thinking, but luckily enough I had snacks. I nearly could have died here. But anyways, take out the enemies, and when you're repairing the Titan, you will have to use the letters or the shapes in your controller, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, to repair it here. It's pretty easy. After that, Oscar will fly ammunition over for you to put inside the Titan here. So you're going to have to repeatedly tap X to put it inside the Titan here. After you've done that, now we're going to fly the Titan, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be destroying a convoy here, operations centers we're going to destroy over here. So you'll be using the guns to the left in the back of the plane here to destroy the operations center. I recommend lining it up just so you don't mess up doing this. After you've done that, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be destroying the submarine. It could take 2 attempts. You have to just turn around and destroy the submarine. And we're going to be doing the same thing for the train here. Just make sure the Titan is lined up for you to be able to aim perfectly well. Had to wait for the reloading here. But here, now, destroying all the equipment, and I destroyed the train here. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy. It's just using the back 2 left guns here. Just make sure you're perfectly lined up like you're flying at a straight line here, and you'll be all good. So, is the Oscar Guzman Files really worth it? It takes around 30 to 35 minutes to complete the setups if you're really quick with it, and it takes around, let's say it takes around 10 minutes to complete the finale here, so possibly 50 to 55 minutes here. So honestly, you can get the Cluck Bill rate and along with the finale done quicker, along with the Dr. Dre contract and the finale done, and the No Way Out missions that recently came out with the Mansions update. You can get that done quicker than this too. That doesn't mean this is necessarily terrible. You also get $750,000 as you guys see there. So I wouldn't say this is terrible at all, but I recommend putting this as one of the last ways as you know go through the Dr. Dre contract, the Clunker Mill raid, the No Way Out missions. I recommend putting this at the 4th spot of what you do to also make money. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's honestly my honest thoughts on this. This is worth doing in 2026. It's just the finale takes longer. I won't say the preps. I mean, the preps could take longer depending on what you use. So yeah, it is still worth doing in 2026 here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already with notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.